If it feels good to be number one, Disney must feel great because they're now responsible for the top 2 grossing PG films of all time. I'm Alicia Malone, and this is Screen Junkies News. This past weekend marked not only the debut of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which delivered large box office results of its own, but also a milestone for the House of Mouse. As of Monday, May 7, Disney's live-action Beauty and the Beast became the number 1 highest-grossing PG film of all time, having racked up over $488 million in domestic ticket sales as of this taping. But who did Belle and the Beast overtake to claim the top spot? Here to talk with me about this is Mr. Andy Signor. How's it going?
Hey, let's talk about how rich Disney is.
Oh my gosh, they are taking over.
They're really doing it.
Beauty and the Beast is now number 1, and it beat another of their movies.
Yeah, Finding Dory, which is shocking to me that was so high up there. Wow.
I know.
And if you look at the sort of the top of all PG movies, they actually, I just did the math. They have 12 if you include Star Wars, which they own. They have 12 out of the top 20 grossers of PG movies. It's kind of unreal.
Yeah, because in 3rd and 4th place, we have Star Wars Episode 1 and the Star Wars...
Can we just talk about how depressing it is that Phantom Menace is the highest grossing over Star Wars? Oh, come on. They've released Star Wars so many times.
I know. And so now Star Wars, of course, is owned by Disney. So essentially, they could have all the top 5 soon.
Well, it's also depressing that Shrek is the highest grossing non-Disney movie. And then E.T. E.T.'s, that's great. But man, Shrek 2, the only thing and then there's Shrek 3, I think comes down, or Shrek 1 and 20. Shrek is Shrek the Third is 15th. And wow, I didn't know the Shrek franchise was doing it. But I mean, look, this just speaks to Disney really is smartly looking at franchises and what they should be having for the top line to help their dollar. So kudos to them. Do I agree? Are these the best films of all time that deserve the rankings?
No, because you watch a lot of PG films.
Yes.
Yeah, but Disney does, they've got Frozen as well, Inside Out.
Look, I'll give Frozen I'll give it its due. Inside Out, Zootopia, there are a lot of good movies on here, but the fact that the Beauty and the Beast remake now is the number 1 highest grossing PG film of all time, it means we're going to get a lot of these remakes.
And we're not even talking about international figures, are we? We're just talking about domestic.
Yes, this is just domestic. 488 million as of to this taping, which is... That's incredible.
It's huge. And so internationally, it has made $1.186 billion.
Hey, gotta give them props, right?
Wow, it's just a staggering amount of money.
This is stock to buy.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And because Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 was Emma Watson's most successful film, internationally that was $1.34 billion. Do you think Beauty and the Beast might overtake that? It's still going.
It could very well still go. Yeah, I mean, and it'll get its remake someday, right? When we have the virtual reality version, so there'll be some version of it again. I could see it doing that. It's still pretty early.
Yeah, it's still
although we are
early.
in the summer movie season, they're going to start competing. But I don't know. We have Guardians out. The next few weeks feel like it's not huge family films. Pirates, I guess.
Yeah,
is the next one. So
Despicable Me.
It's probably
3.
got until Pirates and Despicable Me 3.
Then you've got Cars 3 coming soon. I know.
Yeah, I don't think Cars is going to break. I think Despicable Me 3 has a shot at getting into this list.
Right,
because Minions is on here pretty high.
Yep.
They're the 13th. Minions is the 13th highest grossing PG film. Despicable Me 2, I do love Despicable Me 2. It's really a good sequel, 19. And Despicable Me 1 is 31st. So the fact that part 3 is coming is very telling that could be high on this list as well.
Now, they're already talking about a sequel for Beauty and the Beast. Is that something you'd like to see?
No.
No?
No. Look, I love Disney. I don't want to think I'm just crapping on Disney. Like, I applaud Disney. I was first in line to want to see the Beauty and the Beast remake, and but that said, it's like, can we do some original things?
I know.
Can we spend some of that money to make more original things? Is really what would be nice.
That would be nice. But you've got Lion King coming soon too.
Yeah, Jungle Book. Jon Favreau's Jungle Book is number 10. I mean, well, look, we should do the inflation because it's always sort of a little fair because ticket prices now are so much more expensive. The fact that Star Wars, back in 77 and E.T. in 82 are neck and neck with these blockbusters is telling because the ticket prices were way lower back then.
Yeah.
If you adjust for inflation, this all goes through the roof. So it is a little kind of a wonky numbers because that is kind of, but in today's numbers, it's still very impressive.
So what do you think? Could Lion King kick out Shrek 2 to give Disney the top 5 spots?
Yeah, because Lion King, if you look at the G-rated charts, is very high up there as well.
So
I don't remember. I did look it up, but yeah, I think in the G-rated charts, it's in the top 3 or so of all highest grossing. So without a doubt, if goes well, the fact that Jungle Book went so high and now Beauty and the Beast, Lion King will be a huge moneymaker for them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said it, time to buy some Disney stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I'm Jim Cramer and we're on Mad. What's that? Mad Monster.
Buy.
Ching. Buy.
And maybe they'll buy some more properties.
Yeah.
And then maybe they'll
What
just
property
buy
do you think?
DreamWorks.
Yeah. What's the next property to buy? I heard they were going to buy Netflix. That felt like a pretty interesting investment.
Yeah, that would be
because then they
good.
could put all their films exclusively on there
Netflix.
as the digital carrier.
And then own all the properties that Netflix is buying too. Just taking over the world.
They're taking over the world. It's true.
We're going to be owned by.
Hey. At least they're stable.
They're stable. They're reliable. Andy Signol, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Alicia. Always great to talk to you.
Yeah, nice to chat to you. And we want to know from you guys, do you think Disney could take over the top 5 spots? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to be nice to each other in the comments. And let us know if you would like a sequel to Beauty and the Beast as well. We want to know that too. And also be sure to tune in this Friday live at 4 p.m. for Flickbait, which is a new show here on Screen Junkies News, where the Honest Trailers writers will be sounding off on all the week's movie news very honestly, I'm imagining.
Tune in.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you click over here for more internets. Tweet us at SJ News and be sure to like and subscribe.